Alright, we are back for round 1 with a surprisingly sweet hand. I mean, things could have gone much worse than that, given my mana base and the spells I'm playing, so it's good. Hopefully we'll hit a land of that vessel or something relevant. Yeah, I need to draw lands though, but I would assume with 2 land on the draw with a vessel, it's pretty safe keep. If my opponent plays a werewolf, which they just did, it's gonna be troublesome. Alright, sorry about that. I drew a 2-drop, which I think I'm gonna cast. I'm definitely willing to block here and trade if they allow me to do that. Next turn, both werewolf are gonna flip, I think, though, which is pretty bad for me. Ooh, I drew a landscape, that's great. That's gonna save my day. I kinda need to cast that during my turn so that those things don't flip. So, is there any reason to attack with the mage? They are probably gonna block here. I mean, the attack is pretty free because they probably cannot stack with pacifist next turn. This is gonna be dead. And unless they have a... And if they use a trick to kill my mage, I don't really care. So I think, worst case scenario, this doesn't get through. Best case scenario, I get 2 free damage. And I think they might just take the damage because there is a chance that I have only a pump spell in my hand. In which case, they don't want to block to give me a free pumping, which I might have to do either way so they don't flip their werewolf. So I think it was pretty free 2 damage here, which, you know, could matter in the end, I guess. Alright, well, that land happened in time as pretty much the same as mage. I guess otherwise I would have sacrificed that on turn 2, probably get my land to Geistblast the flip for my Forge Master, but it would have been slightly worse for sure. Alright, a Gloom Widow. I hit a land drop again, which is great. I'm just gonna play that Hunter. Good news now is that if things flip, I should be favored because my werewolf is just bigger than my opponent one. So now we can pass with Dance with the Devils open without risking too much, which is kinda nice. Alright, an attack with the Gloom Widow. There's quite a lot of trick they could have. Spiteful Motive be the worst. I don't think I really want to block here. Yeah, Spiteful Motive is too threatening. Oh, flipping. Interesting. Alright. Alright, Mysteries is pretty interesting too. I kind of feel like they have Spiteful Motive. That's what makes the most sense here, I think. And I don't really want to attack into Spiteful Motive if they do have that. I could just pass the turn and Dance with the Devil or play Mysteries. I think I'm just gonna pass. It feels relatively safe. They might have a Dance with the Devil of their own. No, they did not. Alright, if they attack with the... Oh, both creature. Pretty interesting. So let's dance first. Yeah, I think they do have a Spiteful Motive here. It's really the only card that can make sense, given how they attack. And I think I'm gonna double block here. And if they do have that, well, it'd be what it be. I'm not sacrificing too much. Could also block here, and then they could Motive the Pacifist, and I could reduce that thing to ashes if I draw land. And they lose. They trade. They probably only have one trick, so I think. Hmm. They could just have aim high too. I think I'm gonna block with that, but the thing is, I cannot really afford to take 7 free damages, and I cannot play around the. Yeah, they did add the motif. So alright, I think it ended up fine for me. If I can just reduce to ashes the pacifist, it's gonna be it's gonna end up being a 2 for 2, and my opponent did probably not wanted to trade a spider for a devil, so they kind of 2 for 1 me here, but just momentarily. Well, whatever, just for a moment, that's what I meant. And now I will hopefully get to hit my land drop and get rid of that thing later on. So I think I'm gonna stack that, hope to hit a forest and play mysteries, and attack with my mage. And next turn I can reduce that thing to ashes. Would have been better to draw a land here, but I did not, unfortunately. Did get a land though, which is sweet. Now I have the mysteries going on. I think I'd rather chump block 7 damage. I dislike chump blocking most of the time, but here I think with this, Dance with the Devil, and Pack Guardian, I'm pretty favored in the late game, so I should just play safe and make sure I don't die to something stupid like steal your creature +2/+0. Hopefully they just pass with tapped mana, so I can kill that safely. If they have open mana, this reduce to ashes might not work. If they have aim high to protect the thing or something like that. Most of the trick are +1 toughness in red-green though. So hopefully they don't have that. Alright, sleep paralysis is you might call that a backup answer if the reduce doesn't work. I think I'm gonna try to reduce that thing and see what happens. If they have aim high, it's pretty annoying, but there's not a whole lot I can do. They could also have a Pack Guardian of their own, which means I will not attack with my mage here. Yeah, attacking into potential Pack Guardian seems very bad. They could just be mana screwed. They could have Dance with. Yeah, they did have a Pack Guardian. I'm definitely glad I did not attack here. So I like this kind of game because even if you end up losing, the fact that you know that you played the game well is pretty nice. You know, I called the motifs, and I think I played around it fairly decently, and same with Guardian here. And sure, I'm gonna take 6 here, but it's fine. I mean, it be what it be. I'm getting a clue, and I think if I can just hit my 6 land drop, this should buy me enough time that I can probably win the longer game with clue and my creatures. So I'm at 11, which is not a lot, but I mean, hopefully it will be enough though. Alright, Graph Mole is a sweet one, especially with the mysteries. I can definitely appreciate that. Think I'm gonna sack it now so I can see if I hit my land drop, and if I do, I want to play my land. Alright, that was a sweet top deck, and that makes me more confident about the rest of the game. Yeah, hopefully I will hit some lands though. I got a human. Yeah, feels fairly safe now. Alright, what did you get? Sub 1984. Inner Struggle. What did they take? They took the Kindred, which is pretty annoying, and Sleep Paralysis doesn't deal with that very well. So it's kinda bad. Duelist is not really what I wanted to see either. But yeah, it'd be what it'd be. I think at this point I'm probably chumping the Pack Guardian. Hopefully I will stabilize before they deal too much damage. Land. Yes, land. Alright, I'm at 9. Playing creatures is kinda good because of the mysteries. Think I'd rather put all those devils into the battlefield though. Seems like a good option to me. Alright, so hopefully we'll be able to defeat that deck. My opponent just have a very solid red-green beatdown deck with Werewolf, as I'm playing the red-green pretty mediocre deck splashing 4 cards, which is another Rabbit Badge. Is that sick? Good lord. Yeah, my opponent deck is like much better than mine. They cannot really attack so efficiently here. Alright, sure. They might have a trick, they probably do have a trick, but there's not a whole lot I can... I'm just gonna make the more stupid block. I cannot really afford to play around many things there. And we might just sweep the entire board, which be sweet. Think that I'm willing to put 2 damage on the wolf and, you know, make it more sure that it does die. But apparently everything died, so we traded the dance for a 2 card. Pretty good. Kindred is slightly annoying, but if I can... I should be able to get my blue and just, you know, get rid of that at some point. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to take 3 next turn, which is not my favorite, but it's not too bad. I mean, I'm swinging for 8 the turn after that, most likely. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's pretty annoying creature to face up, but I can also leave the Quill Wolf back up to, you know, to block with the +4/+4 if needed. And my opponent is left with 2 cards in hand, so... my opponent deck is sick though. 2 Forge Master, 2 Rabbit Bite, Pack Guardian, Duelist. They have the real good Werewolf red-green deck. Jeez. It's gonna be a very difficult matchup for me. Let's not click through that. It already happened to me sometime. Pretty annoying. So they can make this indestructible. Oh, I draw an island right off the bat. So they can make the Forge Master indestructible, which I don't appreciate too much, but I can just block it with the Pack Guardian. I cannot attack there because they can block, make it indestructible. I think so. Yeah. Oh, attacking. So it was a misplay. Should have. I almost read the card before attacking, and then when I passed the attack, I was like, no, it's attacking. So yeah, it's a pretty bad misplay. I missed 4 damage here, which could definitely matter in the end. So pretty bad. Yeah. Reduce that thing to ashes. Sure. Slightly annoying, but not a whole lot I can do about that. Definitely wanna fetch my planes before I sacrifice my clue in case I were to draw my Sigarda. Alright, Stone Quarry not doing a whole lot. Hopefully I draw a land because I don't really want that to flip. I mean a non-land. Keeping a Fiend, decent, I guess. Yeah, the 4 damage I just missed could really matter in the end, so... Yeah, that's kinda bad. I guess my opponent could just attack with the Forge Master here, and... yeah, they could actually attack. I don't really have any good block. Played an Eremite of Naternals, sure. Alright. Alright. Yeah, not drawing a land here was pretty bad. Maybe my opponent doesn't know that I can make this indestructible. Alright, I'm definitely glad to make this trade, especially since I'm missing my land drop. Alright, good. Things would be much simpler if my opponent was at 6, which they should be at, and going down to 5 here, and they would be dead on the next attack. So yeah, it might just cost me the game, honestly. Alright, interesting. Arsonist is not bad. I think I don't mind trading my Hunter for that. They can either block and make it indestructible or block and pump and we trade, which I don't mind. So I think in both scenarios I'm happy with the ending. I guess I could have double blocked and then render the creature I put first indestructible. I don't know. It just feels like my opponent is not aware of the Kindred ability. So yeah. I don't know. They might just have forgotten about that. Again, making those trades with the mysteries is just great for me, so don't mind doing that. Alright, good. It'd be better with the mole onto the battlefield, but it's fine. Alright, pretty interesting. I think I'm gonna play Arsonist first, though. Pretty good one to get here. Probably playing a land so I can sacrifice a clue end of turn if I end up having a clue. And kind of want to have as much land as possible for the Altered Ego. My opponent only drew 6 lands this game, so hopefully at some point they will draw other lands. They probably did here. So this will be menacing. Ooh, Lightning Axe. So I guess at this point I'm probably just gonna go for the kill. I don't think there's any reason not to do that. I guess my opponent is the other way because they cannot block that. Yeah, that was unnecessary. Because they have to take 6 and then it's a bit safer because if they have some sort of trick or another 4/3 wolf, it's slightly better, but maybe I wanted to not show them the axe. Either way, Mysteries pretty much carried me here. I missed 4 damage because I did not read that correctly, but I'm pretty happy about the play I made early on, so that was good. Alright, yeah, my opponent deck seems just 10,000 times stronger than mine. So not great, not great. Alright, so Spiteful Motive, 2 Rabbit Bite, jeez, that's gonna be hard to beat. Dual Shot is good against those Kessig Forge Masters, so I wanna keep it around. And there's not much going on in my sideboard. I mean, Golem could be a decent blocker. Not sure what I would cut to play that though, especially since it's a 5-drop and I don't want my curve to be too high. So yeah. I think we were kind of lucky last game that the opponent did not play with their Kindred as good as they should or could have. I think they could have made some better attack and blocks, but they might have just forgotten about the ability. Oh, I keep forgetting it's attacking Werewolf. Yeah, it's attacking, so they could not block and make indestructible. And they did not really have any good attack at any point. Yeah. It'd be really strong if it was attacking and blocking or pretty much anything. Alright, I don't think I want to add anything to my deck. I'm gonna submit and hopefully we'll get a decent enough draw to beat the opponent. But last game was really hard. Like, they have a bunch of really good werewolf. My curve is not so low. Yeah, doesn't seem like a very good matchup. Alright, this is the opponent mulled to 6. Now, can I afford to keep that? Missing on 2-drop against my opponent seems pretty bad. I have 2 cards that I mean I have 4 cards that I cannot cast. So to cast my hand I would need to draw red, blue, and yeah, I think this is a mulligan. Especially in this matchup. Alright, this is not great, but I think I'm still gonna keep it. Hopefully Mysteries into Pack Guardian will be good. And I do have a decent amount of fixing here. I don't think I want a 6-drop. I need to draw early things. They put on top. Well, I just pray that I don't get destroyed by an early werewolf, but given what my opponent showed game 1, I would not be surprised at all if this happened. If I can draw one of my 2-drop next turn, I should be in very decent spot though. They have the Forge Master. Ooh, Ember Idewolf. I'd much rather see that than any werewolf. So that's rather good news. Alright, and we did draw another land for Pack Guardian. Alright, sure. I don't mind my opponent doing that. I'm gonna take a few damage early on, but it is way less carry than anything else, and they seem to be missing land drop too, so we will probably start doing relevant thing at 13 life, but it's actually not so bad. They are also missing green, so yeah. Alright. Things are looking good. Kindred. I think I'm just gonna pass the turn. If they play a forest, it's slightly... Yeah, they did, alright. Slightly annoying. It's fine though. Ooh, they boost before blocking. That's probably not what you should do. Yeah, that's definitely not what my opponent should have done. So I guess I'm playing Dance now and trading 2 for 1, taking 2 in the process, which I don't really care about. It's better than the Pack Guardian. Yeah. Not sure what I pumped before damage. That was pretty bad. My opponent has a very good deck, but has not been playing so well. I don't want to be mean or anything. I'm just pointing out things. So maybe, you know, it might be interesting to some people, I guess. Alright, don't mind trading a land for that duelist at all. Alright. Something I can tell you is that be careful about the trigger of that card, because it's just, you just have okay, and then after it's just no. Most of the time you have yes or no, and then you click on yes, discard your land, but here it's just no. So if you click a bit too fast, you miss the trigger, and I lost a game due to that, and that really made me mad. Like, really mad. That was... Yeah, that was just horrible. I literally lost this game just because of 2-2, and that was completely awful, so be careful about that. It's weird. I mean, sometimes, most of the time you have the choice between yes or no, and I don't really know why, but for this trigger, you click on the land or it's no, so yeah. Be careful. If I draw a land, I'm probably reduce that thing to ash. I guess yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. If I don't draw a land, though, I guess... I'm at 13. I do have another removal. I think I'm still gonna reduce that thing to ashes. Like, I don't have much better things to do. And I can do both this and Vessel. I don't know. I kind of like keeping my removal most of the time, but I'm at 13, and I think the only way I'm losing this game is if they have stupid, you know, I don't know, stupid combo of pump spell and can just kill me out of nowhere. So I think by playing safe, I have better shot at winning in general. Alright, I think I want to sack that first. Well, that's alright. Not great. Not very bad either, I guess. I'm gonna play that killer. Probably take 3 from the wolf. I mean, if they have +2/+1 Uncaged Fury, I take 12, so I'm not dead to that. So I think I can afford to take the damage. And next turn I do have lethal, if they don't play a blocker. Or if they don't block, I guess. That could also be an option. Alright, sure. Slightly annoying, not a whole lot I can do about that. I mean, I got my clue, so... Ooh, and a Forge Master. Alright. So I think I'm just gonna play all the spells in my hand here. Yeah. Get rid of that while the opponent is tapped out. play the wolf. Probably attack for 2. Now, do I want to chump block next turn? I don't think so. Is it like... I mean, they did not play Uncaged Fury game 1, so there is that too. There is a combination of cards that killed me here, but I don't think it's so likely that I have that, especially since I did not see any Uncaged Fury or you know, anything like that in their deck. So, and the other Rabbit Bite, I guess. Yeah, my opponent deck is probably much more solid than mine, but we have been drawing pretty well. Ooh, that was pretty bad. Good lord. I did not really care about my mana here. Probably misplay. And probably I should have Vesseled first, by the way. Howlpack Wolf. That cannot block. Yes, it can block. Probably just gonna pass the turn now. Alright, we are at 7 though. I mean, despite the opponent having a slow start and missing some land drop, we are not like in the best spot. I'm just gonna block with my wolf. If they have a trick, it's, you know, it's fine. I don't really care. If we trade, it's great for me too, so pretty much fine with any outcome here. Ooh, Sigurd is sweet. That should let us win that game, and I think it's the play here, right? Yeah, I don't really see any reason to play something else. And I can start making other X-proof. I guess Sigurd is good with mysteries. Not really, but you know, you get a bit of combo. Alright, so Sigurd is dead. I think I'm rather make a token than and I use my 2 vessels, so Sigurd was really fueled there, but she died pretty quickly, I guess. I think I will start by drawing a card. A mage. Alright. At this point, no, let's not tap that land. Let's not make the same misplay. I think at this point I'm probably tapping that and beating down with my killer. And attacking with Soldier is not great because this works also for blocker. So I would use a Soldier just to deal 1 damage, which I think I don't want to do. I'm fine trading, but I don't really want to trade a Soldier for 1 damage. Alright, they have 1 card left in hand though, so I think we are looking decent, barring some very strong card. Arsonist is good. Do have a bunch of blockers though. I'm at 10 cards left in the deck, so should worry about that, I guess, maybe. Ooh, dual shot is good. I think it gives me the kill. Yeah. Yeah, it does give me the kill, alright. We did get there, sweet. So they block here, and then they take minimum 5 damage. Alright, sweet. Whew, well, I just feel like my open deck was probably much stronger than mine, but the fact that their first draw was pretty solid. I guess the second one not so. And yeah, they made a few pretty ambitious attack, I would say. But we managed to win somehow. And I guess I see you guys in 1 minute and 40 seconds for round 2. Thank you for watching.